Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Kyle with Being Bethunes, and I appreciate you guys being here. As you might be able to tell, we're still at the Cozy Rosie here in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. We had such a wonderful time in the last video at the shed. That was such a cool experience. I wanted to go there for many, many years, and I actually had forgotten about it. I thought it was actually in Texas, and a friend of mine the other night recommended it. Said, hey, you're driving through Mississippi, you ought to check out the shed. And I'm so glad he did. We had a great time. But anyways, we are packing up. We're going to be heading out of here just a few minutes. We have a campground booked for the next 4 days. The kids go back in school tomorrow, so we kind of want to be stationary while they're in school. So we're going to be staying basically between New Orleans and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I do plan on going in and exploring in some upcoming videos, so I'm pretty excited. I've been to Baton Rouge, but I have not been to New Orleans. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm ready to get there and experience New Orleans for the first time. It's one that's kind of evaded me for some reason. I've been by a few times, I've just never been able to stop. So anyway, guys, thanks for being here in this video, and I think it's gonna be a good day. I'm glad you're here. I was doing a little walk around the campground this morning. The shed apparently has a MCI bus conversion here. This thing's pretty cool. It says TMC on the front. I'm not sure what this is, or is this, am I mistaken? Is this a TMC bus? I don't know what a TMC bus is, but it sure looks like an MCI to me, probably like a MC7 or something, MC8, maybe a 9. I'm not sure, but it's pretty cool. It's got the shed barbecue plastered all over it. Maybe they used it as a promotional tool at one time, but pretty cool little bus. Looks like it's been sitting here for a while. I am pretty grateful. I guess they had booked us for just a standard site, one of these back-end sites. But when I got here, she's like, oh, looks like you guys could use a pull-through. I'm honestly pretty grateful they gave us one. We didn't have to unhook the Jeep, and the van could pull in straight behind the bus, and all we have to do is crank it up and pull out. So that's a nice thing. Kind of check on my usual things in the morning before we pull out. Check my oil, just kind of do a little walk around. Oil actually looks good on this thing. It has not been burning much oil recently for some reason. I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I'm not mad about that. Looks like I'm getting a little moisture on this, what I'm going to assume is the water pump here. I don't know, I have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to check the coolant real quick. Belt's over here looking pretty good right there. She's been running good, I gotta say that. I'm gonna miss that about this bus. This thing has been, honestly, for the most part, pretty flawless for us. It's done a good job over the last 4 years, and I'm gonna miss it. It's been we are gonna try to keep it. You know, it's a special bus to us. It's done is instrumental in changing our lives in a lot of different ways. So we're going to try to keep it if we can, but I'm going to check the coolant real quick. Have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, it's still pretty dang full in there. Yeah, everything looks pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. Usually I have to add a couple of quarts every time I have to fill the bus up, so it's kind of nice to not be burning as much oil.
Proceed to the route. In a quarter mile, turn right onto MS 57.
All right, we're rolling out of the Cozy Rosie here in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. We'll be hopping back on I-10 west towards New Orleans. We are actually going to drive down through New Orleans on I-10 instead of taking the I-12 bypass. Because locational wise, it's going to be a little simpler for us to stay on I-10. So this will actually probably be I've never actually seen the city of New Orleans, so this will be my first time seeing it. According to the map, we are 151 miles away, approximately 2 hours.
Onto MS 57.
Approximately 2 hours and 11 minutes. So traffic should be pretty good today. Sunday morning, Easter morning. I don't imagine it'll be too extremely hectic, but yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride, guys. All right, we're approaching the Pearl River Bridge here in far western Mississippi, about as far west as one can go. in the beautiful, wonderful state of Mississippi. Definitely last 50 to 60 miles, definitely tell you're getting close to the bayous of Louisiana. You see all the swamps down there. The what does that say? St. Tammany Parish? Welcome to the great state of Louisiana. I'm excited. We spent a little bit of time here in spring of 2022 when we were heading west, and I just really enjoyed my time here. I really enjoyed the state, the culture, probably most of all the food, most definitely, but overall it's just such a neat state because it's so unique culturally and, you know, just geographically. It's just such a unique state, so I'm super excited to be back here. Like I say, we're only here again for a few days, but I'm going to try to make the most of my time and do some exploring some areas I haven't explored before, tasting some delicious beignets, hopefully, and some cafe au lait, and God willing, a little bit of some Cajun gumbo and maybe a little bit of jambalaya. Maybe a little boudin. I got introduced to boudin last time we were here, and yeah, I'm super excited to be back. We're only about 50 miles from New Orleans. That drive from through Alabama and Mississippi really spoils you on I-10. I don't even think you drive 150 miles and you check off 2 states there really quickly. But good to be back here in Louisiana. Definitely one of my favorite states so far. So we made a little stop off here at the Louisiana Welcome Center. Something I also want to do more of this year. I like to take my picture in front of the signs, you know. I want to take the time to do more of that sort of stuff, you know, and use my inner tourist. I don't get to be a tourist a lot.
Hey,
so.
like Dan says, I am not a tourist, I'm a traveler.
Not a tourist, you're a traveler.
Traveler.
It's a nice rest area here. What kind of trees do you reckon these are? Are these like a cypress tree?
Like magnolia trees.
I'm talking about these here. Are these like a cypress tree?
I would say that it's a safe bet they're some sort of...
You want to take your picture with me? There we go. Got to do all the kitschy touristy things. So you're going to the potty?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go potty. Are you going inside?
I'll probably walk over there in a minute. All right, so yeah, we just pulled off here. We're about to turn, get on the, so I guess there's like a bypass that goes straight basically above Lake Pontchartrain into, to avoid New Orleans. So I believe that's the only route I've ever taken. Today we will be going through New Orleans, the downtown, or by the downtown area. We will not be stopping today. Really nice rest area here. That's a good traveling tip if you're looking for nicer rest area, or the nicer rest areas are typically going to be the first one when you enter a state. In my experience, the welcome centers, the states typically pump quite a bit of money into those. So they're usually really nice, and they usually also have some stuff inside to give away. But I-10's just out there with the cars racing by. Definitely traffic has picked up in the last 15-20 miles as we are entering a relatively populated area, I would assume, the closer you get to New Orleans. We'll walk in here to the visitor center real quick. Oh, they're actually closed today. That's funny. They're closed 4 days a year. New Year's Day, Easter Sunday, Thanksgiving Day, and Christmas Day. And it just so happens to be Easter Sunday. By the way, though, happy Easter, all of you out there. Easter kind of snuck up on us this year. We, funny enough, I ran out this morning to grab Easter stuff for the kids. For some reason, it really slipped our mind this year, but ran to Walmart about 7:15 this morning, grabbed some treats and a couple baskets, and they were thrilled. You know, worked out. Had to be super dad this morning. It's not something you see all the time, or at least I don't see all the time. A Red Bull vending machine. It sells only various Red Bull flavors. I don't drink Red Bull anymore, so maybe that's why I haven't seen it, but that's interesting. I wonder how much these things, yeah, they're $3.50 each. Which I guess technically that's probably not that bad. That's probably about what they cost at the convenience store. So the Welcome Center is closed 4 days a year, and today is one of those days.
Oh, isn't that our luck?
Yeah. New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day, and Easter Day.
Well, that's what we get when we don't celebrate holidays, you know?
Well, I mean, I guess we technically do. I just told them I made a trip to Walmart's this morning.
Well, yeah, I mean, we halfway.
Yeah, I've seen this symbol a couple different times. It looks like a type of pelican there. I don't know if it's a symbol, just kind of an art piece there.
Oh, I love it.
Is that a pelican?
It is a pelican.
I can't read that name there, but it's pretty.
Kim House Yabia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kim got it done. Looks good.
Pelicans.
Pelican.
Yeah, they can.
All right, made it back to the bus. Blue Betty's looking good. You probably hear the high idol over here screaming. She's performed flawlessly so far today on today's journey. Good vibes and good wishes to her to continue that trend the rest of the way. All right, we're gonna hop back in the bus and get moving.
Miles, take exit to 38B on the right onto I-610 west towards New Orleans International Airport.
Well, there she is, guys. New Orleans over there off in the distance. We'll be turning off here in just a second to I-610 up toward New Orleans International Airport, but there's a good view from her from high above or from a few miles away. It's a large downtown area. I really honestly didn't know it was that big. I'm pretty excited to be here, guys. I love checking out new places.
Over on the right here, I don't know, there's a big flame. You see that methane flame that's over there on the right? Well, funny story about that, actually, as we're driving through Louisiana. When I was a kid, our fun Saturday night consisted of us going to the dump to see the methane flame. Oddly enough, I'm going to say that my parents used it as a teaching opportunity, and it was just we were poor and really didn't have anything to do on a Saturday night, and therefore we went to see the methane flame at the dump. That is my childhood, y'all, but it made me who I am today. And now anytime that I do see a methane flame, honestly, it brings me back to that, and it's a funny memory. Not everybody goes to the dump when they're a kid at night and watch the flame glow. Okay, family, we are turning in. Oh, okay, so it's got a restaurant. It's the Paunch Plantation. So Kyle has booked us at the Paunch Plantation and RV Park in Convent, Louisiana. We're here for a few days, actually. We are hopefully going to be going into New Orleans and going into, what's that other one? Baton Rouge. I think, though, I probably need to get up here and figure out what we're doing and where we need to check in. Oh, he's waving at me. Okay, we are out here doing some Easter egg dyeing, and we actually did not have to cook any eggs. Let me show you. I got these from Walmart. They are dyeable eggs for $1.98. No cooking required, brightly colored, 100% recyclable Easter eggs. So yeah, the kids actually really love these. We did them last year, and they turned out to be really cool. So we're going to be doing it again this year. What do you guys think? Yeah. Yep.
You ready to dye some eggs?
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop. This dye is different. So Ben, how does this dye work with these eggs? Because it's not like with regular vinegar.
So you put it in, you grab an egg and you put it in the bag. And you shake it up. Well, you put dyes in.
Oh, can you put some dye in and show us what the...
I have dye.
Okay. I'll have Ben show it and then you can show yours. Okay, so you put the dye in. Oh, so you're doing what colors? Blue and green?
Yeah.
And they have this chart on here that tells you what the colors make. So it's like a fun little homeschooling science experiment. So this, for like tomorrow or whenever the Easter stuff goes on sale, go buy some of these cool eggs and you can hide them throughout the year. The kids can learn how to mix colors. And yeah, they like it pretty well. How's it going over here, Molly?
Good.
Just shaking it up. Oh, Eli! Look at that one!
Oh.
Whoa! That's cool. Oh, you're gonna put it in for a little longer? This is so neat. I'm loving it.
We got everything set up, got the Blackstone out, got the kids have been colored some eggs. We're only here until Thursday, which is 4 nights, so not too bad, but yeah, we got a nice little shady spot here under some trees. Got full hookups. I was eventually able to reach the plug. I had to pull back a little bit more and actually moved the bus over a little bit. Actually pretty level here, so not too bad. Should be a pretty good spot for the week. Our adventure has fast forwarded, well, a few hours to now we're going to Easter dinner. We decided we'd go out tonight. I really didn't have a lot of stuff to make in the bus, so Hello Tokyo Hibachi it is. We've got the whole fam tonight having a little Sunday night Easter dinner. We're in the little town of Gonzales, Louisiana, about a 25-minute drive from where we were. Looking forward to it. So what kind of beverage are you having there?
I got some sparkling sake. I've been like, every time we go out to a place, I've been getting some sake. Go out to a Japanese place, I've been getting sake. Ooh, I like the sparkling better than the flat. It has a nice light, it's sweet, but it's really good. I like it.
So, little disclaimer, I'm not much of a drinker, so don't take my opinion any more than just my opinion. It's not bad. It's kind of has like a wine, reminds me of a wine or champagne a little bit, but it's not bad. I like it. We did get a roll. This is the Mardi Gras roll. I believe it has, help me out here, I know it has crawfish. What else? Shrimp, crab meat, tuna. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. And then they deep fry the whole thing. I don't know. I figured since we're in Louisiana, gotta go with some crawfish. That's freaking good. Wow, that's good. I mean, maybe I think the orange sauce is a little bit of a kick. Not much.
This dressing though, I'm still in awe over it. It is, I want to bathe in it. This is really big. I don't even know what to say to this. I just have it in my mouth right now. Holy crap.
Yeah, so we're here in, I guess, central southern Louisiana, whatever you want to call it. We're about almost an hour outside of New Orleans and about 45 minutes south of Baton Rouge. Tuesday we will be going into Baton Rouge to explore, shoot a video, so you guys will definitely get to see that. And then Wednesday we're going to go into New Orleans and spend the day with the kids and explore. So let me know down in the comments. Excuse me, guys. Let me know down in the comment section. Do you have any recommendations for New Orleans? You know the guy. You guys know me. You know the kind of stuff I like to look at and see. So leave me some comments down in the comment sections for those people who have been to New Orleans that can recommend maybe some restaurants, some quirky stuff. You know, like again, you know the stuff I like. But guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Pretty smooth couple travel days there, and had a good time. And, but don't worry, guys. We'll be back here in a couple days with another old video. And until then, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. And we love you, as always. Bye-bye.